Hey Libra, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I am Eve. We're going to get you a message today. We're just going to see what you need to know right now that would be helpful. Something to address or just an area to look at. Alright, so we have a card here. It's number 22. It talks about honoring your mystical creative force. This is kind of about believing in your own magic. Like if you are a magician or something of that sort, then you absolutely need to know that the most powerful tool in your toolbox is yourself, your own spirit. It does not come from outside of you. I'm just seeing that there's been some sacrifices made on your end, Libra. I don't know what, like for what, I don't know, but it seems like it's a long story, if that makes sense. All right, we have the Five of Swords here, so there's some kind of like troubling thoughts or like some kind of like conflicting information or something. Like I'm feeling like a back and forth and then like just complete like that, like a back and forth that leads to a complete stop. And I don't know if you're just trying to figure something out. But there's some kind of difficulty here, some kind of trouble, conflict, what have you. It almost makes me feel, just with like these two cards together, it almost makes me feel like you're trying to produce some kind of magic or something. And you're just, it's like trial and error, like you're going about it the wrong way. And I think the key here is knowing that you're actually the magic. You don't create the magic is you. And not everything is going to be logical. And so we have the Hermit here, and I think it's very interesting that he does not have a lantern. This Hermit, it's a hermit with no lantern. So what's inside the lantern that's missing? The creative spirit, right? The creative spark. And again, that's you. It's like you thinking that you're missing something. And like you're searching for it, but it's you. You're searching for yourself. It's like you don't want to believe it. We have the Two of Swords here, and the Two of Swords generally is a card of not looking at something or refusing to make a decision or just indecision. seems overwhelming somehow. Like you see this little baby being blown away. Yeah, it's got that, and that's got to stop. So we have this 10 of Swords here, and that's like it's a finality. It's putting an end to it. It's putting an end to the torture. Putting an end to the ways you torture yourself. And considering that we have swords, 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 it's mental. It's in your mind. It's your thoughts. Thinking this, thinking that. So what else? What else for Libra? Where is this? Wow, it says embrace oneness with the universe. It's card number 16, but I swear it looks like you're walking on the bottom of the ocean. This is like deep immersion in something here. Very deep immersion in something. This is weird. It's like, it's the Queen of Cups, but it's like, she almost looks mermaid-like, right? She almost looks mermaid-like, like she's actually sitting on the bottom of the ocean floor. These plants here, like it looks very similar to these plants here. It's like soaking in it, like, I'm not really sure what this is, but it's like it's telling you about being completely immersed in something and really sitting there and soaking it in. I don't know if this is just like a meditation or what, or a concept or an idea or something, I don't know. I mean, because we are ending, up here we are ending an idea, right? Because it's mostly swords and it's done, it's final. Like put a fork in it, it's done. Here we have the Seven of Wands. I don't know what I think about this. What's the next card? Page of Pentacles, okay. So what I'm getting from these two cards is that with this Page of Pentacles, it's like you, by whatever this is, that you really just, like, you completely immerse yourself in it. You really soak up what it has to offer you. It teaches you that things are not quite what they seem. Like, things that seem huge may not be as huge. Like, you will like being able to conquer more than you thought. Like, Seven of Wands, it's like kind of standing your ground, right? Like, being able to defend yourself. And this little dude is able to defend himself against this giant thing with no weapons, right? To me, it seems like it's like learning how to not be overwhelmed with things. Like how to not let something get the best of you. I don't know what this giant represents. Could be different things for people. Look at this, and it's another watery card. This feels like being set free. That is so interesting. Like you go down to like the bottom of the ocean, the depths of something, right? You sit there and you contemplate, you soak it up, right? You learn something about your ability to stand on your own, right? And then you're released. Like you're released back into the real world or whatever. You know what I mean? That's very interesting. It's like it allowed just by learning this thing, it allows you to like release something that would normally make you heavy and sink, you know? So what else? What else for Libra? Ooh, what else for Libra? I'm not gonna take that, but I was curious, curious what it was. All right, and so this is after. So we have card 32, which is it says tangibility, making your dreams real. And this is kind of like, I don't know, I feel like this is a little bit of freeform. Like you kind of like getting the feel of what you want to do next. What because this feels like after. Like almost as if this is a process. And this is afterwards. You finally, it's like after all of this, you finally, after the weights have been lifted and you can float back to reality or whatever, or the top, or to your day-to-day life, then is when you think about what you want. Because I have a feeling that what you started with, what you wanted, isn't the same thing as what you're gonna want afterwards. And it could be desire, could be intention, or whatever. We have the Ace of Cups. This is really, it's like honing in on, it kind of looks like honing in on your desires here. There's a definite emotional component here. I mean, it's the Ace of Cups, but all aces are a new beginning of some sort, right? So there is some kind of new way that you get in tune with your emotions somehow. But it has something to do with your dreams, like your hopes and dreams, your desires, something like that. It's like really, I mean, it's focusing, and like you see how it kind of like lights up the whole aura of this figure. It's like it's part of you. Like if it wasn't a part of you and if it wasn't for you, it wouldn't glow all around you. You know what I mean? It's like really it's like really feeling it out. You know, you see how like this dress, it almost looks like clouds and smoke, and it's just like really using all of your senses. It's like letting your senses speak to you. Because the Queen of Cups is highly intuitive. All the queens are intuitive, but the Queen of Cups. All right, let's see. What do we have here? See, now this is a quite a different 10. So we had a 10 up here, which is like you're done with this. Put a fork in it, put a sword in it, you're done, right? Here, this is this is finally getting to this is reaching a goal, right? The 10 of Pentacles is reaching a goal in your physical material world, right? And not only do you reach that goal, but it's about like it lives on, right? Like it's something that people remember, something that lasts, right? Wow, it's so good that people want it. Dang, Libra. Look, we have this Five of Wands here, and this is like, look at all these dogs. Look at all these dogs barking up your tree. It's like they want what you have. That just proves how valuable, like honoring your mystical creative force. There's so much value in that people are gonna want it. You know what I mean? It's like it's worth a lot. Ten of Pentacles a lot. This is sweet. Okay. So we have the Two of Cups. We have the Two of Cups here. And I do like that it just has such a like a sweet vibe to it. Because I think that like here, this is you. It's like you remember you were at the bottom. You're sitting at the bottom of the ocean, right? It's like there, it's like you encounter some kind of sweetness too. It's not like it's just about learning how to be tough or whatever, but like it's like you found like a soft spot somehow, and it's like not being afraid. I almost wonder if that's what the Giant is. Like I don't know if there's something that you saw in yourself as a weakness, and you went down deep here to really get a better look at what you thought was a weakness, like getting down, like seeing it eye to eye. I mean, it feels like a bit of shadow work, because I mean, deep down in the ocean, that's where some shadowy things can lie, right? But I feel like this kind of helps you. It kind of helps you in the love department because it is Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups, like the twos are about decisions, and with the Two of Cups, it is finally deciding to meet, right? It's finally deciding to meet. So I don't know what it is that you're deciding to meet up with after all of this, Libra, but I feel like, but it feels good. That's about all I could say. I mean, I probably could pull more cards on it because this seems almost like something like this could be its own reading, like a whole reading on this. But I'm just gonna leave it here because I'm running out of time. So, Libra, this is your message. Take what resonates, and I'll see you later.